How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all this wonderful Tuesday night. How's everybody doing? Today is May. It is May. Yeah, May the 14th, 2024 around here in these streets. What it do? Shout out to It's Miss Parker to you for the $3 cash out. Say, side note, throat babies go a long way. Remember that. That's what's up. Appreciate that right there. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Nightly News Show. I got some sad news. I got to cut the show short. We got to be under an hour. I have an important meeting to attend. I have to meet I have to meet a meeting. I got to meet a meeting. It's very, very important. So listen, I wasn't gonna come. I wasn't gonna come around here, but I was like, I got to show up for work. Dog, we missed Friday, and that's really not a good thing. Hell, it's really not a good thing to miss any days, but sometimes we have to miss days because we got this thing called life going on outside of work a lot of times, and I really don't like to make that as an excuse of why a player be missing days, but sometimes a player be missing days out here in the doggone street. I hope that all is well. I hope that you all is doing wonderful. Chi-Town is in the building. The ATL shout is up in this thing. What's happening? Shout out to Philadelphia is in the house. San Francisco is up in this thing. Say, hey, sugar. Say, Mr. Midday News. But listening to the Nightly News, you say, with my peripherals, smash that like button before I wave hello. That's what's up. Appreciate that right there. The 757 is up in the building. The 612, Minneapolis, Minnesota says hello. What it do? Much love when it get the bag, bro. What's happening, man? I appreciate y'all for joining the player. Listen, we also streaming live over there on twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. We had 139 followers. We're trying to end the day with 140 followers so we can move on to 145 followers. Man, I am asking. Hell, I want to say I'm asking for a friend, because maybe then some of y'all will go ahead on and go around there to Twitch and be a part of Twitch to help a player out. We trying to climb, we trying to grow, we trying to get grown out here in the doggone street. Remember, y'all, like, share. I see 90. I know that we can do a little better real fast. I know you good people is not gonna listen. We got company in the building. We got company. I need your support around here. We got to show them how we do it around here in the doggone street. We finna go ahead on and talk about a little something here. A matter of fact, let me just go ahead on and am I already ready with the one that I want to do first? Real quick. Let me get myself together. Bam. We good on that right there. We can pop off with this one right here. I'm already ready. I'm waiting on you good people. Hit the like button. Y'all go ahead on and share. Remember, damn it, we got Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. We got membership. Damn it, you can join. You can do backflips. Damn it, give y'all self a pat on the back if y'all done made it over 100 by 08. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate the support. Support is a verb. Regardless of what people tell y'all out here in the doggone street, we have a man who steals a patrol car. Yeah. We talk a lot about people they stealing cars out here in the doggone street. We talking about a young player who has the balls. A young player who has the testicles. For those of you who don't like to use vulgar language, when did balls become vulgar. I don't. And who deemed it as vulgar language? That's what's up. Well, testicles. And he ain't no coward. We got a man who is not no coward, because you cannot be a coward and steal a patrol car. Patrol car is law enforcement. Law enforcement is the police. It's the people who comes in. It's not supposed to. They say protect. Well, it's not really to like protect and stuff like that. Police is typically come around after things had done already popped off. They is the people who come and see what had done happened before they had done got there. Well, damn it, we got a man who steals a patrol car and prompts a high-speed chase. Here we go.
County deputies thought that a high...
Look.
Coweta County deputies thought that a high-speed chase was over once they had the suspect in custody, in handcuffs, and in the back of a patrol car. But as Fireside's Doug Evans reports tonight, the suspect then stole the patrol car, and that chase was back on.
You said that you thought testicles was the name of a new car. There it is.
At this point, deputies say Antavius Boyd was no longer in the back of the patrol car with his hands handcuffed behind him. He apparently had gotten behind the steering wheel with his handcuffs now in front. And part 2 of this high-speed chase was starting. This time, the chase vehicle is the one being chased.
Shout out to Azan for the $10 cash. I say to all my peoples, I appreciate that right there. Here we go.
But let's take you to the beginning of
He
this.
said it was a patrol car killed.
Encounter Wednesday. Coweta County deputies pulled Boyd over for following too closely. The deputy is seen on video telling him he's just going to get a warning. But then the deputy learned Boyd was allegedly driving on a suspended license. The video shows Boyd driving off and the deputy in pursuit. Here's a scary moment when the video shows Boyd apparently passing a school bus on a double yellow with another car and a semi coming the opposite way. Deputies say Boyd's speed reached over 100 miles an hour. The deputy tried a pit maneuver, but the video shows Boyd swerve out of the pit and into oncoming traffic.
Oh, Jesus.
At gunpoint, Boyd was taken into custody. The video shows deputies attempting to place him in the back of the patrol car.
Back, man.
So skinny jean wearing that back in that collar, boy. Look here.
Within seconds of the door closing, watch what happens next.
God.
With Boyd now driving the patrol unit, deputies pursued and they were forced to pit one of their own cars.
God.
And still it wasn't over. The video shows Boyd out of the car and on his feet. The deputy deployed his taser and Boyd was taken into custody again. He faces a
Hold on. Listen, you is a real officer when you jump out your car and don't know those woods and you run right into the woods because somebody had done ran into the woods. You is a real police officer.
long list of charges, most of them felonies. He's also facing charges from the Georgia State Patrol.
God.
Deputies say an 82-year-old woman suffered minor injuries during the crash after the original pit maneuver. In Coweta County, Doug Evans, Fox 5 News.
Got to be more careful. Said 82-year-old had that got hurt. Look. Watch it.
And still it wasn't over.
Look.
The video shows Boyd out of the car and on his feet.
He even stopped the car?
The deputy deployed his taser and Boyd was taken into custody again. He faced...
Shout out to Boyd for being on the ground and still getting popped. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even running no more. He was sitting down. Maybe he had done fell down because he was trying to get away. He was trying to flee. He was trying to do that fly stuff right there. And as soon as the officer saw him, bow, bust his ass as he should. Shout out to CC's World for the 499 super chat. They say, Willie, I love when you read my comments. Handle your business, because sometimes we need a quick. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. Bam. Look at here. Look. Following too closely. Passing in a no passing zone. Destruction of government property. Suspended license. Reckless driving. Fleeing and eluding. Intentional chase. Fleeing and eluding. A patrol car. Obstruction of an officer. Theft by talking. I thought it was theft by talking right there, but it's theft by taking. Aggravated assault ×3, and a hit and run with injury. Hit and run with injury because a 82-year-old woman sustained some injuries because of the thing that you had done did. They say that it was because of the pit maneuver, but if he wouldn't have been out there running and playing and stealing cars and shit, that lady would not have gotten harmed out here in the doggone street. Look at player for a suspended license, pimp. A suspended license.
But let's take you to the beginning of this encounter Wednesday. Coweta County deputies pulled Boyd over for following too closely. The deputy is seen on video telling him he's just going to get a warning. But then the deputy learned Boyd was allegedly driving on a suspended license.
Listen, when they be rolling that window down just a little bit, shit finna get crazy. It's just like in that other state and or city, I done forgot where it was, where Buddy got shot 197,000 times. Damn it, he rolled his window down, then he rolled it up, and the police officer was like, put your window down, and he want to be out here playing and shoot first. Bam! Yeah. They be finna run.
Telling him he's just going to get a warning. But then the deputy learned Boyd was allegedly driving on a suspended license.
Roll that baby back up. I gotta call my mom. I gotta go to my mom's house. That's probably what they had to say. I gotta go to my mom's house.
The video shows Boyd driving off and the deputy in pursuit. Here's a scary moment when the video shows Boyd apparently passing a school bus. At one point, Boyd was taken into custody.
Look at that fool. That means he should have shot him here. Listen, he should have shot him then. As an officer, you tell them, get down, don't move. Right. This fool want to get up.
Boyd was taken into custody.
He should have shot shit out of him and pulled his skinny jeans up real tight up in his behind to give him a wedgie. You know what I'm saying?
The video shows deputies attempting to place him in the back of the patrol car.
And when did y'all start wearing skinny jeans with rips in them? Ooh, y'all assist. Y'all. I almost said so. And listen, players who be wearing these outfits still be getting some monkey out here in these doggone streets. Hey, we really ain't tripping, but watch what they do. They might do a little catch and release. I don't know. We got to put him back out here in these streets so we can get some more money so he can become a threat and or a problem, a safety hazard out in the community. Because that's some stuff that they'll do. Put them right back in your neighborhood. I'm trying to tell you something. Depends on the state. I don't even remember what state that it was in. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hoe. I told y'all I got to go somewhere. Can we get some more thumbs ups? Can we get some more thumbs ups out here in these streets? If you're just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. I do need your support. Like I always say, hell, I couldn't do the fly shit without y'all. You know what I'm saying? Told y'all I gotta go. I gotta go put my drawers on. I gotta put my socks on, my pants on. I got to change my shirt and everything, man, to go ahead on and get on up out of here. But I decided we're going to time management this thing. I think I can still make it by coming around here and doing the show. I still think I can make it. I think I can make it the way I need to go. See, but I could have been early. I could have said, hey, I'm not even going to do no doggone show. I'm not going to miss this important appointment. But I said, you know what? I think I can do it. Let me take you on down here to Miami, Dade County, Florida, my state. Stand your ground, stay supposed to go home, stay. Please don't run up. We're in Fifth Hour Life State. We have an arrest made in a fatal. They call it a fatal nightclub shooting. We always shooting at the clubs and stuff like that right there because somebody done stepped on our J's. Maybe people is in the club shooting at each other because somebody is wearing the same type of skinny jeans. I don't know. Shout out to Azan for the $5 cash out. You say I said God damn it, sissies. That's what I thought that I was gonna say earlier, but I didn't want to say it. Okay, I don't know if that's the word that we can use or not anymore out here in these doggone streets, but when I came up, that's the word that we was out here using. Just saying some. Arrest has been made in a fatal Miami Beach nightclub shooting. Here we go.
Turning now to a deadly scene outside a nightclub in Miami Beach.
Witnesses telling us a security guard at that club was shot and killed over the weekend. And we have just learned about an arrest in the case.
Local 10 News reporter Joseph Ojo is live at the scene with the details.
Joseph, what's happening?
And Denise, police just announcing the arrest of 28-year-old Devon Rowe. What exactly did lead up to this shooting? That is still being investigated at this time, but we do know that suspect is being charged with second-degree murder after shooting and killing that victim here at this nightclub behind you.
Everywhere was blocked here.
Police on Miami Beach surrounding a nightclub after reports of a shooting Sunday morning.
Shout out to Big J Boogie for the $5 cash app. Said kick is taking forever to load up. I'm gonna have to look into it. I appreciate you being around there trying it. I promise you that right there.
Heard shots and that was it. And all of a sudden, people started running.
The shooting.
Grilled up. Hold on, got to back up, buddy, right there. Buddy grilled up. He out there with them fly-ass Versace glasses.
Was it. And all of a sudden, people started running.
The shooting happening around 2:30 along Washington Avenue near 15th Street. A body could be seen on the ground covered by a tarp as police investigated for hours.
We actually got locked out of our room for about 6 hours because all this crime scene was taped off.
Marcus Barnes tells us he heard the gunfire. He, along with other witnesses, say the victim, Marley William Lester Case, just identified by police, was working security when he was shot outside of Exchange nightclub.
I understand that your shorts, it may be like designer, maybe like Gucci or something like that right there, or maybe this is Louis Vuitton or something. But that don't mean that we supposed to buy them short.
Because all this crime scene was taped off.
Marcus Barnes.
This don't mean that we supposed to buy them above the knees. I don't know why y'all still doing that right there, because they is designer. But if they was non-designer, they would be past your knee. I don't get it.
Tells us he heard the gunfire. He, along with other witnesses, say the victim, Marley William Lester Case, just identified by police, was working security when he was shot outside of Exchange nightclub.
Some gunshots, about 5 6 loud bangs. Came out, they had the yellow tape all right here. The gentleman was laying down, looked like a security guard.
Police say when they showed up, they found the man suffering from injuries from the shooting. Officers on scene would start CPR on the man until paramedics arrived.
You said that's a Timo outfit?
The victim then rushed to Ryder Trauma Center, where sadly he later died. Monday morning, police announcing the arrest of 28-year-old Devon Rowe. The circumstances surrounding the shooting leaving many in the area shaken up because they consider Miami Beach a tourist attraction.
It is a tourist attraction, but dog, how y'all gonna pass from Devon that quick? He got the bloodshot thing. It looked like he got beat up. It looked like you got whooped, pimp. They caught you slipping and probably hit you in the face with a bottle or something like that. You got to watch 23-609 at all times. Your mouth will bleed and everything. They beat you. I'm trying to tell you.
28-year-old Devon Rowe. The circumstances surrounding the shooting leaving many in the area shaken up because they consider Miami Beach a tourist attraction.
You probably got beat by one dude, but the way that you got beat, you probably felt as if you got jumped. So you had to go on and get your friends. You know what I'm saying? That led, though.
Very worrying. Very worrying for us workers around here.
That's right. That's right. It's crazy.
And so we did reach out to the nightclub for comment, but at this time we are waiting to hear back. As for that suspect, he was arrested in Broward County, where he does remain in jail at this time. On our website, local10.com, you can find a GoFundMe link to help out that security guard, the family of that security guard, in this difficult time.
You lying to me? Is it GoFundMe for the security guard? Let me see some. We got to go to channel 10. Hold up, swole up. Let me grab it right there. Go for you is lying to me. Hold on, I'm finna find it. They go to GoFundMe page. What do we have here? Strike that, do that, slide that, pop that, grab that, push that. In loving is this here? In loving memory of Marley Case. Oh, he died. My bad. 50,000. Damn. They asking for 50, got 41. I'm asking for 200 likes. I can't get 200 likes. This is ridiculous. Marley William Lester was a sentient, intelligent. I think that's a sentient, intelligent, and exceptionally talented man. I had the pleasure of sharing a name, culture background, and lifetime of memories with him. He offered himself fully to everyone he met, spending hours getting to know individuals who left the conversation, hoping that they get a chance to meet him again. He left everything he touched better than he found it, treated his peers with respect, and worked hard each day to provide for his family. Marley was selfless, loyal, and kind. That's what I'm talking about. Do I want to read? Oh, Charity, got a whole bunch going on. Oh, man, player down bad. All player down bad. If y'all would like to support this man's family, because they need the doggone support, for real, you look like good peoples too. Good, upstanding people right there. It's a doggone shame. Doggone shame. All he was doing was trying to work. All he was doing trying to work. And I hope that so we got to scan through because we got to see if a player had insurance, because that's something that we talk about. That's something that we talk about. We can't let it slide because he looked like good people. You know what I'm saying, Marley? He was a mathematician, a business owner, and a father. He was a dual sport athlete, playing football and running track. The former he continued in college as a varsity letterman, not to mention he was a menace at billiards. Oh, he liked to play a little pool out here. Sound like pimping. You know what I'm saying? He was suave, creative, and funny, quick to crack a joke, and in the next sentence, introduce an idea for a new business pursuit. He memorized song lyrics after a single listen, phone numbers after just a few calls, and the birthday of everyone he met. And the birthday of everyone that he met. He had a plethora of skills that caused him to be the guy to know, and he had a propensity for working with his hands. I will miss him dearly. This fund is meant to support his son Zion, his partner Jamina, and his family during his incredible difficult time. So they're not saying that he don't have insurance. It's somebody else is setting this up to help the family out. That's what's up. If y'all would like to continue to help the family out, go to GoFundMe in loving memory of Marley K's. Doggone shame. Y'all, we never know when we're going to go, so at least try y'all best to have some doggone insurance. I hear need doggone streets. For real, it's not expensive. Shout out to Obadiah for the $5 cash shot. Say a little something for the collection plate. I appreciate that right there. Show enough do. It's a doggone shame, man. It's a doggone shame. But if we want to leave the people behind us smiling when we leave here, I'm going to say that again. If you want to leave the people behind you smiling when you leave it, have some life insurance. If you want to, I got one. You know how people be saying, say his name, say her name so her name can live on? I can almost promise you, if you leave your family that paper, your name will live on just a tad bit longer than it would otherwise. Your name will live up longer at the family reunions and at the kids' graduation, and when your family is going on vacation and shit like that. They will always remember, we able to do it and live like this because you had things in place before you died. Oh, so you can be crying and smiling at the same time. We not in debt no more. Damn it, the house paid off now. You know, because typically you're supposed to get insurance to be able to pay off some shit, to get your family out of debt, especially if you are the breadwinner. Like it should at least be like $250,000 on you. You know what I'm saying? So you can set your family up decent, you know, so the ones that you left behind can actually grieve and people don't have to go back to work immediately and all that good stuff right there. But anyway, moving right along, we're going to the A. We got another nightclub shooting out there in Buckhead. We got it in Buckhead. Remember, in Atlanta, this is Georgia for those of you who may not know. In Atlanta, you say, Willie, you sound like you care. Come on, now. You know I'm just entertaining. Stop it. Listen, we got 2 killed and 4 injured in Buckhead at a nightclub shooting. Another club shooting, which I think it happened on Mother's Day too. Or Saturday leading into Sunday, so it's Mother's Day / pre-Mother's Day. But Buckhead, remember, Buckhead is where the money at. Bankhead is where the money ain't at. You would think that Bankhead is where the money at, and Buckhead was where the money not at. It's the opposite. So this is what you can know about Atlanta. When you say, I live in Buckhead, you got a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? You live in Bankhead, you just like the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. What they talking about? Here we go.
Day for several Atlanta families after 6 people were shot, 2 of them killed at a nightclub in Buckhead. Atlanta News First reporter Joshua Skinner has more on the shooting and Atlanta's nightclub violence.
This is why people who don't live in Buckhead shouldn't party in Buckhead. Damn it should be a thing that only people who live in Buckhead should be able to party in Buckhead. Yeah.
Residents and workers say this area of South Buckhead on Peachtree Street, where 6 people were shot early this morning, has been a problem area for a while. One that some people think is indicative of a larger problem for the city of Atlanta. 6 people shot, 2 killed in Buckhead on Mother's Day.
Bennett Street was just this incredible, artistic, hopping, exciting place. And that doesn't seem to be the case anymore, and it's unfortunate.
Amy Brown Edelstein's husband, Bruce, owns a dental practice just blocks away. He's seen the area change.
It just seems like it's getting worse. You know, as time goes on, it's definitely not getting better. So something really needs to be done.
I know what he wanted to say. Ever since you folk done moved into Buckhead, this shit done went down. I know because he's been there a very, very long time.
And that doesn't seem to be the case anymore, and it's unfortunate.
Amy Brown Edelstein's husband, Bruce, owns a dental practice just blocks away. He's seen the area change.
It just seems like it's getting worse.
He owned a dental practice. He got that paper.
You know, as time goes on, it's definitely not getting better.
So Negroes done got money and done destroyed the goddamn community.
Something really needs to be done.
Atlanta police say the incident happened around 2:30 a.m. inside the 1145 lounge off Peachtree Street. Sunday evening, police identified the 2 people killed as Nycris Ridley and Mari Creighton.
Club procedures and letting individuals in with a gun, that'll be a part of our investigation right now.
Somebody let somebody in the club with a gun, and this is why all clubs, especially dealing with dark youth folk, y'all need police officers at the door.
But we are in the preliminary stages.
Aaliyah Strong runs the nonprofit Time to Thrive Beyond Grief, which provides resources for families affected by gun violence. She lost her fiance to a nightclub shooting 2 years ago.
No, I wouldn't let my child go out. I mean, obviously, you know, people, we're young, you want to go out, you want to have fun, but if you lived in Atlanta, like probably 10 years ago, it was nothing how it is now.
And that's what our lighter hue brother who owned the dental practice said. Before y'all darker hue people move around here. See, 10 years ago, it wasn't like that. Just like darker hue sister just said. It wasn't like that before you people got around here.
Change.org petition was created in 2020 attempting to shut down 1145, citing crime and safety at and surrounding the club. 4 years later, Strong questions what, if anything, has changed.
Are we just going to keep letting people get killed, just trying to go out and have a good time, or are we actually going to do something about it?
Or are we not going to point out, I would love for them to pull up the demographics 10 years ago, supposed to the demographics now, and make a comparison. I would love for that. See, because the affluent darker hue folk, in my mind, they is not out there causing problems. I think it's people who can't afford to live in the area, it's coming to the clubs and shit, destroying stuff in the community. I promise you that is what it's about. They say Willie T.I. always shout out Bankhead in his songs. Say that's the hood. Exactly. Bankhead is the hood. Buckhead. This is happening in Buckhead. This part is Buckhead. This where the money at. Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. He say darker hue hood folk will move in and destroy. He say it happens when they moved in next door to me. I'm trying to tell you something. And this is why it trips me out when people come up, they get money and shit, and then they move out of the upscale communities to upper echelon communities, and then people start calling them sellouts and shit. But isn't the goal to move out of the hood? We talk about this shit when we is broke. Man, when I get me some money, boy, I'm gonna buy there. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm finna go and live on such and such and such. We already be having that thought before we even grow up. But as soon as you get that paper and you move around them people, now you a sellout.
And as of now, police have made no arrests. An 1145 Lounge announced on social media earlier this evening they will not be opening tonight. Reporting in South Buckhead.
They're not opening. I know that bothering a whole bunch of people out here in the doggone street. Speaking of that right there, we got one of the victims. One of the victims is a beautiful baby from Alabama State University volleyball team. They done killed the sister out here. Here we go.
Hey, good afternoon and welcome to 11 Alive News at 4 o'clock. I'm Faith Jussie.
And I'm Jonathan Martin. Within the last hour, we've been learning more about a shooting at a club in Buckhead. The shooting at the 1145 Lounge killed 21-year-old Mari Creighton and 20-year-old Nikairis Ridley. Atlanta.
Yes, you got a point. The ATL is losing its party town rep. Yes.
Police Chief Darren Shearbaum telling us one shooter was involved and targeted someone inside. 4 other people were hit by the gunfire, and the police chief also says they are all still recovering in the hospital tonight. 11 Alive's Molly Oak spoke with one of the victim's best friends today and has more on what led to her untimely death.
Calls and texts. That's what Muhammad Guy said he woke up to on Sunday. He quickly learned one of his best friends, 21-year-old Mari Creighton, died in a shooting at 1145 Lounge in Buckhead.
Look at that beautiful babe. Just look at that smile. Oh, look at that smile.
At around 2:35 a.m. on Sunday. Creighton was a rising senior and volleyball player at Albany State University. 20-year-old Nikairis Ridley also died in that shooting. 4 other people were injured. Atlanta police say all the victims were in their 20s and 30s.
I can't even wrap my head around it. It's like you wake up being told that you have another friend that's been murdered. And it's like a continuous cycle.
He says he wants justice for Mari. Tonight at 6, how he hopes his best friend is remembered. Reporting in Atlanta, Molly Oak.
That. See, a baby with a future. Baby with a future. Off earth. Round here because you fools out here playing in these doggone streets. So listen. I know that y'all be want to have fun. I know that y'all want to go out and kick it and say that, you know, I was up in the club doing my doggone thing. Yeah. Yeah, that shit sound good on Monday. It do sound good on Monday. The problem is it sounds good from the people who is alive on Monday. Because once we go out on the weekend and we get back to work on Monday, we talk about our weekends, right? The only people who can talk about the weekends is the ones who is alive. Those are the only ones who can talk about how good the weekend was. The people who is alive. The ones who is dead, gone bye-bye. Picture on the t-shirt, funeral next Saturday. They can't say nothing, though. They can't say nothing. Give yourselves a pat on the back because y'all done made it over 200 thumbs ups. I appreciate that right there. Come on, y'all. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Appreciate that right there. Look here. Bring it on back down to Florida. My state, stand your ground, stay, bust a bitch, go home, stay. Please don't run up. We in fit for our life, stay here. We still got a missing beautiful baby, a beautiful mother. We gonna call her a single mother of beauty. This baby is still missing, even after her boyfriend knocks himself off. Here we go.
Tampa police are deeply concerned about the well-being of a missing woman who was linked to an early morning Amber Alert. Police are still searching for 35-year-old Sylvia Pagan. It's believed she was with her boyfriend and 9-year-old daughter. Her daughter was found safe and her boyfriend is now dead. But the search for Sylvia continues. Fox 13's Kylie Jones is joining us live from TPD headquarters with what we're learning. Kylie.
Boyfriend dead.
And Haley, police believe Sylvia had left home again with her boyfriend and her daughter yesterday morning, but at some point was separated from them. Police say her boyfriend and her daughter were found across the state early this morning before he ended up taking his own life.
The boyfriend and her daughter was cross state lines. Well, did they go to Georgia? Hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because this is in Florida, so they cross state lines. It's typically like in Georgia, Alabama.
Early this morning before he ended up taking his own life.
At this time, we are still very concerned about the well-being of Sylvia Pagan.
34-year-old Sylvia Pagan is still nowhere to be found after she and her 9-year-old daughter were reported missing, last seen on Altman Street around 10 a.m. Sunday.
Oh, I thought that they were to say that she was 16 and he had done crossed the Georgia line. I was like, oh, we just talked about this here yesterday, but go ahead.
Tampa police say they left with Sylvia's boyfriend, Giovanni Caceres Stefani.
We believe that Sylvia and Giovanni were together Saturday night and Sunday morning.
The FDLE launched an Amber Alert around 1 a.m. Monday for Sylvia's daughter, but it was canceled about an hour and a half later. Police say that 9-year-old girl was found with Stefani in Suwannee County.
They responded to a hotel where they were believed to be staying.
But her mother, Sylvia, was no longer with them.
They knocked at the door He answered the door. They observed her in the hotel room. They were able to get her to come to the deputies, at what point the deputies take her to a safe place. And at that point is when Giovanni went into the bathroom, retrieved a firearm, and put his firearm to the head.
Police say
so they did not have they didn't have no signs that he was a threat of any physical assault or, you know, him about to cause a problem, because they allowed him to go to the restroom without them searching the hotel room. So they did not feel like he was a threat. He went in there and got his fire and said it's a wrap. Like you just said, she gone, I bet. Yeah, because if he knocked himself off, we can't find her. And the daughter is there, she gone too.
And at that point is when Giovanni went into the bathroom, retrieved a firearm, and put his firearm to the head.
Police say deputies on scene tried to talk with Stefani for about an hour before he ultimately shot himself in the head.
You say he done touched that baby. You might be right.
Police say Sylvia's daughter is home safe, but the search for Sylvia continues.
We're working closely with the FBI and with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement to use any sort of investigative means that we can to locate Sylvia.
You say, so he keep the gun in the shitter. You might be right.
If
he probably kept it in the water tank.
you have any idea where Sylvia could possibly be, or you know anything, or if you've seen her or saw Giovanni over the last 48 hours, you're asked to contact the Tampa Police Department. Haley.
All right, Kylie Jones.
I don't think that the conversation went really well when the police had arrived, because if we looking for some missing people and now we done met up with y'all at the hotel and you was with this lady daughter, we need to pat you down or something. Damn it, we got to go check in the back. Well, hell, yeah, he hid the gun. Even if they did do the check of the hotel room and stuff like that, he probably just hid it. Hell, they was not there looking for a firearm. You know what I'm saying? So it was possibly easy to get by. We got another part of this right here.
On May 31st.
Because they're saying something else. They saying something else that we didn't know. So they finna put us up on game. Something about a player that we didn't know. And you ladies, I don't know what's going on, but go ahead.
Developing stories out of Tampa. Neighbors concerned after a deadly shooting in the Soho district and the urgent search for a missing mother.
We start with that search tonight as police are working around the clock to find her. This is 34-year-old Sylvia Pagan.
Say no, the police screwed up, and now they will not find that baby. Right by that.
She has been missing for more than 24 hours now. Investigators believe a man she was in a relationship with, Giovanni Stefani, kidnapped her and her 9-year-old daughter.
So if they was under the belief that he kidnapped, he should have been in handcuffs. I'm not understanding now. They're saying that they believe that he kidnapped her and her daughter.
The weekend.
The girl was found safe earlier this morning with Caceres after he shot and killed himself in a motel north of Gainesville. This is Nightside. I'm Carolina Lee.
And I'm Dave Wagner. At this hour, there's still no...
But they said he crossed state lines. They said north of Gainesville. He crossed state line.
No sign of Sylvia. And 10 Tampa-based Chris Hurst is live at the police department tonight. Chris, you've been digging into the background of the man at the center of this case.
Yes, and this is crazy. Like, they really screwed up on this one. The APB, damn it, the missing person report went out. Damn it, the kidnapping report went out. I don't understand.
First, he was known by friends and family as Giovanni Caceres, and he is still married to another woman that is not Sylvia Pagan.
He married.
At a home in Riverview that he shared with that other woman. That last November, family members accused Caceres of domestic violence.
At this time, we are still very concerned about the well-being of Sylvia Pagan. Our investigation is still very active in trying to locate Sylvia.
An Amber Alert is a clue, right?
Investigators work to find Sylvia Pagan. We're learning more about the man police believe knew what happened to her. Until the end of last year, Caceres was living at this home near Riverview with his wife and their 2 children. In November last year, 5 family members tried to get a restraining order against Caceres through Hillsborough Domestic Relations Court. They were all granted a temporary one, but a permanent one was denied soon after. This is Caceres' Facebook page.
So you mean to tell me this happened in November? So this woman, this is May. This is the 5th month, November. So we give it, they possibly been knowing each other for 6 months. I am just coming up with, I'm just trying to think it out. If he met her after the restraining order and all that stuff with his wifey and stuff, and then he's dealing with this woman, I'm gonna say that he has known the new woman for 5 months. This new woman got him around her 9-year-old baby.
Neighbors, shaken from the news, didn't want to go on camera, but said several months ago, Caceres moved out and his wife and daughter moved to Virginia.
So several months ago, the wife moves out. So several months ago, typically it's like 2-3 months, right? Typically, several means like 2 or 3, right? That's
His teenage son, now with grandparents.
He does not have any history that we're aware of.
Tampa police said they never were called to Sylvia Pagan's home in University Square.
So we don't have any history of any type of domestic violence at that address.
Tampa police tell us that Caceres and Pagan were in a relationship together. They are now asking anyone who may have seen them together this past weekend to please give them a call.
So, Chris, those petitions for a final restraining order were dismissed. Any idea why that happened?
Well, all court records in these cases are sealed, but I was able to speak to one of those family members that did file that petition against Caceres. She said that those charges were not voluntarily dismissed, or rather the petition was not voluntarily dismissed, but that a court did not find enough evidence to make that restraining order permanent.
So several is more than 3. You say like 7 months, something like that right there. You say it sounds like he was already dating the other woman and he disrespected her by being caught. He say now he has to rid himself of the cutie and her churn out here. Got to be more careful. Now, do y'all understand that they is sitting up here talking about, well, the restraining order, the permanent restraining order wasn't granted. Do y'all understand a man who just deleted himself, whether the permanent restraining order was granted, he didn't care about the permanent restraining order? No. He doesn't care about, well, he didn't care about a permanent restraining order when he now knocked himself off when it had nothing to do with that situation. A man who would knock himself off don't give a damn about no restraining order. And listen to you good ladies and family members and all that shit. Don't ever believe that restraining order is going to prevent somebody from knocking you upside your doggone head. Say Willie said cheating is okay, but being caught is disrespectful. That's what I be trying to tell people. People, they don't want to listen to me. Shout out to Abe for the $15 cash app. I appreciate that right there, man. If y'all know something, say something about that beautiful baby who we is under the thought process of she ain't on earth no more. That baby is not on earth no more. Not on earth no more. I'm just saying, that's my thought, and I'm sticking with it. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. We got we got an update. Remember damn it, a few days ago, or was it like probably Thursday or something like that right there? We have an auntie. We have an aunt, parents of Christopher Horn Jr. arrested for witness tampering in Cape Coral teen murder case. Remember we spoke on the teenager and his mama had done got arrested and shit because she threatened his co-defendant and shit. She threatened the co-defendant family that if y'all was to testify or something like that right there, we gonna knock off another one of your children and shit right there. More people had done got arrested. I ain't need much know. Y'all look here.
Murder suspect is now also facing charges.
Look at him.
After the 16-year-old was arrested.
This is the mother. I don't know who she is yet. But this that boy daddy. That boy had a whole daddy. Back it up.
A suspect is now also facing charges after the 16-year-old was arrested. Cape Coral police say his mom, aunt, and dad threatened to kill the family of his co-defendant.
These are the two boys charged so
I didn't know that the daddy was a part of the threat.
far in the murder of 15-year-old Kayla Rincon Miller. Investigators say Christopher Horn Jr.'s family wanted to keep Thomas Stein's family quiet. Kayla was walking with two other girls from the movies along Southeast 16th Place back in March when the group was ambushed and Kayla was shot.
NBC2's Samantha Romero walks us through what detectives say Horn's family did to try to make sure Kayla's family never got justice.
I wonder what she shot because she didn't want to holler at now one of them or something.
I don't know that. I'm sorry?
Shanice, it's okay, hon.
Christopher Horn Jr.'s mom phoning into the courtroom just hours before police arrested even more members of her family.
Look at you bitch babies in the courtroom with a damn bonnet on. You better off coming in with a baseball cap. Baby, you ain't get your hair done? What's wrong with you, babies?
Of her family.
The two new arrests were just recently this afternoon.
Stein is another teen charged with Kayla Rincon Miller's murder. Today, new documents revealed exactly what led up to the arrest of Horn and his family members. It all begins with Kayla's murder on March 17th. The new warrant says the day after the murder is the first time Jessica Stein was threatened by Christopher Horn's family.
It says Christopher Horn, accompanied by his mom and dad, went to Stein's home. They told Jessica Stein she needed to come with them and she needed to bring her son. Fearing for her life, she and Thomas followed them to a nearby park where they were apparently surrounded by sisters Varaka and Shanice Stewart while Christopher Horn Sr. sat in a car nearby. They allegedly told Jessica Stein she needed to keep her son quiet. The warrant says Christopher Horn Sr. flashed a pistol. It goes on to say Shanice told Stein if someone took her child, then Shanice would, quote, take one of hers. The next day, March 19th, Cape Coral police pulled over Thomas and Jessica Stein's rented car along Bayshore Road and arrested Thomas. You could see it in this video.
Yo, what in the North Fort Myers is happening right now? They got this lady out at gunpoint.
Then on March 20th.
Do y'all understand that this is why I keep trying to boy, the Bible tell it. Boy, the Bible tell it is to not make good decisions on their own. I don't know what's wrong with you good women, but I didn't create you babies. Listen, let me bag it up real quick because I don't even much understand.
Raka and Shanice Stewart followed them to a nearby park where his mom and dad went to stop.
Mom and dad went to our Lighter Hughes sister's home.
Stein's home. They told Jessica Stein she needed to come with them and she needed to bring her son.
Y'all need to come with it. You need to grab your son and you need to come with us. Y'all do know that this is after a situation that had done happened, a murder situation. You grab your little boy and y'all need to bring your ass on around here. And she went.
Fearing for her life, she and Thomas followed them to a nearby park.
Do you understand what she just said? Fearing for her life. So this is what she told law enforcement, that she feared for her life. Do y'all understand? Why would you go to a park if you fear for your life? But these is the people who we say is okay to be parents. This is what happened when you follow your own damn understanding. She told authorities, I fear for my life, because this is the only way that the media can say what she had done said, because the authorities had done told the media what she had done said. I fear for my life, but I'm gonna let y'all follow me and we finna stop at the park. Bitch, I'm scared you gonna do something to me, but we finna stop at the park so we can talk. Children best left with their mammies. I promise.
They told Jessica Stein she needed to come with them and she needed to bring her son. Fearing for her life, she and Thomas followed them to a nearby park where they were apparently surrounded by sisters Varaka and Shanice Stewart.
Is that real fear? Do y'all think that she was really in fear? How do you fear somebody for not going to the police? Remember, she was followed to the park. Typically, we have phones with us, so you couldn't call law enforcement. If you don't have a phone with you, you don't have to call law enforcement. We pretty much, if we live in the neighborhood, we typically know where the police department is. you drive to the damn police department. But no, we're just gonna stop at the park because I'm so scared.
While Christopher Horn Sr. sat in a car nearby, they allegedly told Jessica Stein she needed to keep her son quiet. The warrant says Christopher Horn Sr. flashed a pistol. It goes on to say,
Flash that gun, bitch, I'm trying to tell you something. I ain't playing by mine, shout.
Shanice told Stein if someone took her child, then Shanice would, quote, take one of hers. The next day, March 19th,
Yeah, right. Everyone has a phone. Even homeless people have them. There's no excuses,
Coral
man.
police pulled over Thomas and Jessica Stein's rented car along Bayshore Road and arrested Thomas. You could see it in this video.
I like what you said right there. Willie, they're co-defendants. Jessica thought that they was in the same boat. Not when she had done told them people I was in fear for my life. Once she said I was in fear for my life, she should have never went to that park. Ever.
Yo, what in the North Fort Myers is happening right now? They got this lady out at gunpoint.
Then on March 20th, the warrant says sisters Shanice and Veraka Stewart returned to Stein's house, threatening Jessica again.
I was finna say, damn it looked like they got different daddies, but they got the same nose though. They got the same nose. He say, ain't no way you gonna follow somebody knowing that death is waiting. I'm trying to tell you, I'm in fear for my life. Jane, stop it at the park to talk.
Jessica Stein told police the sisters told her Thomas was talking too much after his arrest. They said they had people on the inside that could get to him. That same day, NBC2 talked to Jessica Stein.
So he say, hold on. Oh, he was talking too much. He didn't know that Willie say hush out here in the doggone street. He didn't know that damn it, you shouldn't be saying nothing without proper somebody who know the law to talk to you. Yeah, proper representation.
Thomas was talking too much after his arrest. They said they had people on the inside that could get to him. That same day, NBC2 talked to Jessica Stein.
A detective came out and spoke with me and told me that my son is being investigated.
Oh, this is his mama. Oh, this Jessica. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Jessica. I sure enough hope that you watching this show or you get around to watching the goddamn show. Decisions should not be made by you solely. I'm here to tell you something. Don't do this shit no more, ever.
Fine. A detective came out and spoke with me and told me that my son is being investigated for the murder in Cape Coral.
Don't, sister. Decision making, baby, you better call his daddy. Call his daddy. Damn it, you probably ain't talked to him in years. Hey, you may be a single mama. I don't fucking know. I'm just trying to tell you something. You should not be making. You can't. You made a rash decision, baby, that put you and your son's life in danger. And listen, hold on. And y'all be so quick to say, I love my baby, I love my kid, I do anything for my doggone kid, I die by mine. She took her child to the park to where they both could have died. Why did y'all need, why did the darker hue family come to the lighter hue family and tell them, come on, get your son, we need to go talk? Why y'all couldn't have talked right at the house? I ain't the smartest mofo, but why y'all couldn't talk at the crib? Why we got to burn gas though? Like, what if you got like an oil leak or something? What if your air conditioner is not working and it's hot outside? Remember, it's hot this time of year. You know, I got to get in my car. We're gonna drive to do what? Talk? We can do that right here, baby. But in my mind, they possibly had cameras on the house and all that stuff. So they did not want to be recorded, possibly. But that good mama and that good daddy. Hold on. Yeah, there I gotta put them on there. That good mama and that good daddy join together and say, we finna threaten them people's life. Now, remember I had done said when we did the story, I said, now if they have like a jury trial, or something like that right there. And I hear that the parents and the auntie made threats, and this is why they were arrested. And they say, if my son go to jail, if they take my son, I'm taking one of yours. And making a complaint that your son is talking too damn much, that lets me know that that their son is guilty. We don't even have to have a whole bunch of evidence. I promise you, just on GP, y'all threaten this lady for talking, your son guilty. Your son is guilty. So they have, in my mind, they have ruined it for their own son by making rash decisions. I keep trying to tell y'all, decisions means everything. The decision that we make dictates your future. It just does, whether you like it or not. Y'all give yourself the pat on the back because y'all done made it to the end of the Nightly News Show. Y'all got to go on and get on up out of here. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here. The Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I is. And for those of you who went round there to twitch.com, twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show, I appreciate y'all. Thank you that y'all was entertained. I hope that y'all enjoyed it, and I hope that y'all really did like the news that I bought. I bought it as fast as I could to try to get as much out as possible. I just want to say thank you again, y'all. I'm out of here, man.